Welcome to the Clifford Nicgorski Show. It's a show where anything can happen. Whether you're a dusty old cat, whether you're a crooked old koi fish, whether you're, a crab with weak claws, using your crab mentality to not let me out of the bucket. Hey, maybe I want out. I want out of the bucket, but you won't let me. Why, you fucking crabs with weak claws? I'll get out. Oh man, it's days like these the mind really wanders. I was thinking about Kanye West, Hot Topics. People are finding that Kanye is triggering them. It's upsetting to see a guy be a dickhead after a breakup. And I agree. It's like, what kind of guy gets pissed just because the mother of his children is fucking some weird dude on TV? What kind of nut doesn't enjoy that? What kind of maniac would say something bad about the mother of his children that he just broke up with fucking a new guy? Are we insane? He should be congratulating him. I found myself very triggered and upset by that news story. So what I did was I binge watched 13 hours of true crime, because that helped settle me after being triggered about violence and stuff. I watched a million hours of it. It's very easy to find because it's trending on Netflix. So it's right up front for you. Watch this guy move in with a family and molest the kids and have sex with the mom and dad. Watch 13 hours of that. That'll make you feel better about the whole Kanye West situation. The guys typically are very gentlemanly about breakups. They break up with their girlfriends and they're just kind of like, hey, especially when they have children with them. They're like, hey, go fuck my wife. And you're not actually related to my daughters, so you could probably have sex with them when they're old enough. Wouldn't that be cool? And that's kind of what you say. That's what I expected. But he's jarring me with this whole attitude about not liking his ex fucking some famous guy and it being all public. Man, men are the worst. I can't stand them. Left Eye from TLC, she burned her husband's house to the ground and went to prison before she died. I mean, it's just kind of a man or bad kind of world. She had good reason to. She's a hero. She's like that chick from the country song. I smear period blood on your new Ford truck. I did it. There's a whole song about it that everyone celebrates. The women celebrate a good revenge on their ex song. But I guess Kanye is taking it too far. He's being violent And it's triggering for us because we're not used to seeing that. We're used to school shootings. We're used to Harvey Weinstein molesting people, raping people. That's what we're used to. We can deal with that. But just don't put us through the fucking misery of having to deal with Kanye being a dickhead after he breaks up with his wife and she immediately starts fucking some other celebrity and it's heavily reported. I gotta tell you this, Kim's fine. Now, I know you don't understand this, but I checked in with her. I have a direct contact to her, and I said, Kim, what's going on? She said, I'm fine. We're just fucking around because there's a new Hulu Kardashian show coming out, and Donda 2's coming out, so we're trying to get people all excited about us right now. And I said, oh, I get it. There you go. Well, there you go. Because I was all in a big I was throwing a hissy fit. But now I feel kind of good about the whole thing. I mean, I don't know if my little heart can take being shocked like this. You're telling me Kanye West isn't a great boyfriend? Wait a minute. There's a new documentary coming out. This just in. Turns out Marilyn Manson turned out to be a bad apple. There's a documentary about him coming out, about how horrible of a boyfriend he was. And you know, I would have never guessed it. Not my Marilyn Manson. Not my hero. That's insane. Not the guy that I watched smear feces all over his body and crawl across the stage and carve pentagrams into his chest with a razor in front of everyone and join the Church of Satan. Not my Marilyn. That guy, if he can't be a good husband, who can? Who can? I don't know. And I don't want to know because it sounds frightening. Well, I'm here right now with Robert Van Kuren, and he's been curating all the music here. I'm kind of twiddling on a keyboard, and he's doing some incredible engineering, making wild beats and cool sounds. That's Craig Spivot, my dear friend. He's a good apple. Hey, you're dating Marilyn Manson. Why don't you give Craig a chance? I got Arezo. She's over there in the corner. She's got cute boots on. The whole party's going nuts. What's the studio called?
Wizard West.
This studio is called Wizard West. We're coming at you live from Wizard West.
Synth Nest.
We're in right now what's called the Synth Nest. Okay? I'm a Jehovah's Synth Nest. So here we are. Robert's at the helm. Man, he makes me want to say horrible things with this music. It's so good. I'm just like, let's talk about heroes. You want to talk about a hero? Marilyn Manson. Well, until last week. I want to talk about relationships. Anybody who's in on the relationship talk, hop in. We got Craig. Craig, how are you doing? Where are you at right now? Craig Spivak, talking to that damn microphone and tell me something.
How close do I have to get to the mic?
Is Craig close enough to be heard?
I don't know. You know, I'm not good with the tech. But what was the question? Yeah.
What's going on with you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at that.
So Craig,
Marilyn.
tell me, how are you doing? Are you surprised and shocked at this
I'm
news about
shocked.
Marilyn Manson?
Absolutely shocked. When the first time I saw that guy, I was like, that's a good apple.
Yeah, he's
You know what
a
I mean?
good apple.
Good egg, as you described me. Fellow good egg. You know?
And look what happened.
You know, it sounds like, I guess it was just, he hit a rough spot. I don't know.
Do you think
I didn't see that coming at all.
Let me ask you this.
Didn't see it coming.
Do you think that maybe the drugs or the Satan worshipping could have played a part in
I
this
think
whole
Satan
thing?
gets a bad rap.
It's a bad rap.
You know? Don't put it on Satan.
Because Satan doesn't. You read the Bible. What is Satan doing? Is he being mean?
I don't think so. He was just tempting. He was just
Tempting.
have an apple.
At worst, Satan was tempting. And somehow people turned Satan into this whole violent. Like if you look at a Cannibal Corpse album cover,
Right.
that's fucking. There's like a baby ripping out of a pussy, shredding out into a. But like a flood of maggots and brains. No, that's what it is.
Sounds like nature in progress to me. I don't know.
Yeah. But Satan really is just kind of like tempting.
Yeah, exactly.
It's up to us.
Yeah,
We ourselves
That's-
become
that's-
Satan.
I think so. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think Marilyn is to blame. I don't think he's. I don't think he's evil.
Do you
I
think
he's
it's
Marilyn?
Do you think it's rude to buy flowers for a girl?
Depends how they're received. It depends if they are allergic. Are you buying the flowers because
Robert has a story. You should go over to the mic and
Twisty? Mr. Roundy?
Well,
yeah, tell us the story of
from the
the
land
flowers gone wrong.
of, first of all, I found myself in the new land to me in my life, but I always wanted to go to the land of bourbon. And if I say it right, West Coast or Louisville.
Better than the land of Burpin.
So for Louisville, it was interesting. I was doing a big project, and it was pretty intense, the undertaking, and you come together and have a common place and talk about the game plan. So over the course of a business week, second to last day, I decided, you know what? Let me bring some flowers in for the crew. And I thought about the yellow roses because yellow is friendship.
Yellow.
Right. So anyway, I also knew their company was blue. It was their main color. So
It's frightening.
where could you find a blue and yellow
I'm scared shit.
You monster.
arrangement
Yeah.
on the way to work and make the gig and how does this happen seamlessly, right?
Right.
First of all, the notion of flowers sharing.
Of
Like,
course.
it's like, hey, it's mostly guys and there happened to be one girl. So
Oh,
It's
God.
still
yeah.
wrong.
Already
This is in Kentucky?
is in Kentucky,
Uh-huh.
right? So
Sure. Land of friendship.
I'm there, the first day I wore it, my hair under a hat, but let it out progressively.
Oh.
It's like, okay, all the hard work's done, let me chill. And so I found a perfect arrangement in the Kroger on the way. Believe it or not, I looked around and I saw a yellow bouquet of roses with blue hydrangeas in the center.
Oh, I thought
I was like, no way, and there was nothing else like it in the whole store. It just was like, it sounded like that sound, like there was like a light hitting it. This is what, with an intention, go for it, do it.
Yeah.
That flower.
So I brought it down.
No way that's evil at all.
Nobody
No
will
way.
have any objection
I
to
did
this.
find a single yellow
Good
rose,
idea.
and I included that there in case someone wanted to take it away.
Right.
No.
Maybe it's the girl that wants to take it away. Mind you, she has.
I think you were
I mean,
counting
ideally.
on the girl
Yeah, ideally,
taking it
which
away.
I did notice over the couple days that she had some roses hanging around her computer screen, like a decor. So I was like, she might even be able to use this. Whatever. It's a good
You can
gesture.
add to her ambience and feng shui.
Yeah, but some people can be uncomfortable. She was attractive, and we're both young.
What does she
We're
look
both
like?
alive.
Wait, you young? Once I got in trouble on Pornhub for looking up young, and it said you're treading down some bad. I go, hey, if I go into CV, wait, if I go into CVS and I go, give me your strongest painkiller, you can't arrest me for trying to buy heroin. I'm assuming that we're running a clean shop here. If you type young in,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's legal young.
What the legal,
I'm not trying to buy a
It's up to you
machine
to
gun.
maintain the legality. It's on
I'm not trying to buy a machine. If I go, if I walk into a slingshot shop and I go, give me your deadliest weapon, are you going to arrest me for trying to buy a bazooka?
No.
That's all I'm saying.
You're
Arezo,
not looking for
get over
old.
here. You got to get into the microphone if
So
you're
the
gonna talk.
roses scared the one girl.
Okay, here we go. So,
Okay.
I brought it for
give
the
us a
team.
story like you just sort of presented the roses to everyone?
Yeah, before she wasn't even there at the time that I set it down in the common space for everybody. I was like, hey, I went right to
Was
the
this
main
one
guy.
set of roses?
One set of roses
For everyone.
for everybody. I was like, here's some flowers I wanted to bring the
Nice,
team
I love this.
from my team to your team.
I love it.
Here's colors. Lo and behold, it was the first day of the Ukraine thing.
Yeah, I was gonna.
So think about those colors.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Kind of wild.
That is wild.
All I thought about was yellow for friendship, and their company was blue, and there it was.
Arezo,
So
what would
but
you like to add?
She was scared by it, and
Well, that's
She was scared by the flowers. She didn't.
I made her uncomfortable.
Any female is going to be scared by flowers, depending on who it comes from and at what point in the situation it comes from. So if it's a professional situation and she walked into it and she had no idea you had that whole conversation with everyone, she assumed you brought flowers
call, right?
just for her. And then she went, oh. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I don't know if
Oh,
she
there you
went
go.
completely political with it immediately.
I was like, okay, it was an intent for the team. If you want to take it that way, sorry. But it's cool. We didn't talk it at all, and
Yeah.
I worked and she worked. There you go.
There was no danger.
I think flowers are a nice thing, and as long as you didn't follow it up with some creepy thing, then it's fine. But flowers are always going to depend on who this, you know what I mean? You can't give them to anyone.
Flowers have a weight, almost.
They are weighted. They are.
and trying to brighten the colors.
You might want to press the brake pedal instead of the rose pedal. You know what I mean? Hey. Craig,
Yeah.
have you ever have you ever had any sexual advances turned away?
Oh boy. Where to begin?
Give
Where
me
to
one good story about it.
begin? About being turned away.
Yeah, like
Oh.
you were going for some private parts and then everyone hated it.
It's a plethora of material to choose from. Where to be, it's more of a curated.
What's the most recent?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't done anything.
What's the most
Everything's so
recent?
solidified
What's the
now.
most recent uncomfortable sexual situation you've been in?
The most recent,
This is like morning radio show.
let me tell you about one time.
The first time you made Wookie. Whoa, baby. I was in high school then. Watch out. I got a boner. Boing.
It's 5:25 on the and there's traffic on the 20 minutes coming out. Watch out for the I-5 coming down. There's going to be an accident coming.
You're listening to Bucky and the Hump on the way to work.
Hey folks, have you been in the neighborhood for a brand new auto insurance policy? Well, reach out today and you'll be able to get 20% off if you just come in with an object code. Oh God, I have no life and I have no intimacy and I haven't made love to my wife in 3 years. Oh God, okay, back to you.
That sounds like a bad hump. Well,
Oh, that's a dry spell.
Oh. So,
Yeah, I don't.
I want to hear about a misfortune.
I'll tell you one time I remember this. A big titty Jewish girl. I have a thing for big titty Jewish girl. I cannot say they're
You?
big. Oh God! I mean, it's my people. It's my people. Big titty Jewish girl.
Watch the camera.
Oh, camera adjustment. Make sure Cliff is in frame.
I'm not in frame.
This one
There,
girl. I
that
was in
feels
Temple. I worked at a temple for a brief time in Beverly Hills. And
Did you ask to work there?
yeah, I needed money. I was working the secretarial stuff, whatever. It was no big deal. No money, whatever. But a girl that I knew from Jew camp was working there too. I'll keep her name out of it. It doesn't matter. Big titty Jewish girl. I loved it. Loved her.
You better make me hard or make me laugh.
She knew what
in the
she
next
was-
10 seconds,
she knew what
because
she was
I don't
doing.
got time for this.
Big titty cleavage, no bra, all that crap, tight, but oversized, but tight, just lax morals and everything like that. And if you're the right guy, she humps you after you take her to numero uno. You know what I mean? That girl.
She sounds kind of cool. She
Right.
sounds fun.
And she says to me, Craig, come with me to my car. Okay? Because she had to get something out of the car. This is true. And I'm like, okay, I'll go in the end of the car with her. And I sit down in her car with her, and she's all, have you heard of Ricky Lee Jones? And she plays this Ricky Lee Jones song. And the song is all about, this is one last chance to get some dick. You know what I mean? It was really blatant. I was like, oh my God, it's on. I can't believe this.
It's your time.
It's my time. I can't fucking believe it. And I'm horrible around women in intimate situations like that. I am horrible. I start farting. I fart really fucking a lot. I mean, bad. And it's a closed, sealed car.
Farting is a weird situation.
Oh my God, it was
Is that
weird.
something you get, like when you get excited,
I
you
get-
fart?
Yes.
Oh.
Because there's tension and I can't handle it, and I'm like, oh my God, I think we're going to be doing coitus. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to think the coitus.
You want to
is-
let it out.
Yeah, and it's like almost like as a warning. I'm warning you, the coitus is coming. You know what I mean? Or this is your last chance, or get away. Maybe it's like a getaway gas cloud. I fucked it up, and I move in. I'm like, I try to kiss her, and she gives me like the back of her neck. I get necked. It was all neck, and that was it. And she wanted to just see. I figured it out. She had just broken up with a boyfriend, and she wanted to see if I found her attractive. That's all it was. She
The
wanted.
rebound guy.
Yes, and she wasn't actually interested in me. I think she might have been a little bit, but she wasn't.
But had you done some magic work with the neck, you might have gotten.
I guess so, but I was too busy farting, and I was trying to cover up the fart. The pain, Nicgorski, the pain you've brought in.
I'll tell you this much.
I don't blame Marilyn Manson for that.
I'll tell you this much. I once was hanging out. I wasn't really that serious or anything. It wasn't that exciting for me to hang out with this girl, but nevertheless, it was a girl.
Yeah.
And I had to fart really bad, and every time I went outside, the fart would disappear. And then every time I walked back inside the store,
Yeah.
I had to fart again. And then I was like, I'm
Proximity
going
issue.
out.
Proximity.
Yeah, so apparently my asshole was like not working with me.
Yeah.
Didn't want any of my guff.
In a way, your asshole was trying to protect you.
Yeah, it was fumigating
Yeah.
whatever
But also,
rodent
also emptying the chamber.
energy.
I couldn't fart. The kid couldn't fart.
Yeah, I've been plagued by gastral issues my whole life in regards to intimacy.
Have you ever told anyone they were ugly before?
No.
Have you ever been forced to have sex?
I wouldn't say forced, but I was squatting in an apartment in an extra room, and I knew she wanted to blow me, so I let her. And it was great.
You felt
She
pressure.
wanted to blow you
Yeah.
so bad
Yes.
that you felt blood pressure to
Yes.
let her.
Yes.
It happens.
I know, Arezo. You don't believe. I was like, I didn't have attraction to her. I didn't. But I was like, wow, she's letting me sleep in her extra room.
It happens.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to make waves. So.
Have you ever been pressured by a girl? I've been in a room with a girl and she kept licking my face at the bar,
That's the way I wrote it.
and I hated it. I was like, how do I signal to the barkeep, like, hey, I'm being raped, please stop this. I don't want it.
Hand signal.
Please stop it.
Do they have the hand signal with the?
I don't want it.
Yeah.
I'm not in the mood.
Yeah.
Have you guys, let me ask the fellas in the room, have you, either of you two
All right, Robert, you wrote that.
been not in the mood for it? Robert? Have you ever been not in the mood for it? You're talking
You
to
want a
the
microphone?
mic.
You got a microphone.
That's interesting. Well, to be honest, mostly I'm pretty always open.
Yeah, you're horny.
I'm I offer smiles and entertainment, but yeah, there's times. Usually it's regarding a sound, like a sound that repulses you, and maybe in the form of communication. So,
Have you
could be
ever,
A sound or something she said?
either, right? So I guess for me,
are we talking queefs, or are we talking, what are we talking?
usually it's seeing past the words in a spoken kind of way, communicating.
What do you look
It
for?
can kind of like kill the mood or something.
What do you look for in a lover?
I look for someone that is adventurous and is comfortable being vulnerable about learning things together.
Are we basically saying, I lick your asshole, you lick mine? Is that basically the...
I guess there could be many illustrations of
Yeah, that's the
layers of things,
analogy, if you will.
Anal.
Hey, I'm open for whatever, but no, it's about
The
more
anal
than that.
glory of the
Or any
cave.
of that.
Well, tell me about the worst date you've ever been on.
Worst date? Wow.
What was it like? What was the...
Maybe most recently.
Because let me just say, when you take the ladies out, there's back massages, there's Disney orchestras, you really take the ladies out. When you take a lady out, you take a lady out. You're taking her to interesting cuisine. He really takes the ladies out. Craig, do you take the ladies out? I don't think you take ladies out
No, I do.
very well. I don't know why, but I just don't believe you take women out on good dates.
How dare you? I've never heard them complain at the Olive Garden once. Not once.
Well, yeah.
Not once.
Well, they said that they have a bowl of soup that they'll never let.
They are
spoon-
clearly instructed to order to everything, anything and everything to the right of the dinners, south on the menu of any of the luncheons.
What's the perfect date?
Well, that's because they're so full. The Olive Garden gives you unlimited appetizers.
I'm just saying,
Salad.
why would
They're
you
so
want anything
full,
but
they
salad?
don't have time to complain.
Why would you want anything but salad and breadsticks? That's my point.
So what would you guys say?
Yes.
Let's say I'm taking you on a date.
I love it.
I go. We're going to Cupid's
Okay.
because I want you to familiarize yourself with
Yeah.
tube steaks and
Subtle.
penis shaped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Subtle,
So what I'm gonna do-
understated, romantic.
I want to see how you bite it. I want to see what you do with it.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be a
How much can I
bum.
take into my mouth before
I'm not gonna be a bum. I'm not gonna take it a wiener schnitzel. Like some cheapskate.
No, you're a class act.
Oh yeah, I'll take it right next to Douglas and Candy Cat too. And I want to see what you do with that shape. What you do with that.
What don't I do?
No, that's
Well,
That's how I look at it.
well, I guess if I were to take you on a date, I would try to make sure that Steely Dan was playing.
You had me at Steely. You had me at Step.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
The big brown cow and get away from here. This song makes me want to sing. Oh, Craig, I want to take you out for hot dogs and everything. We'll even swing by Douglas to throw a couple fries in a bag, drag them back to our house, drag those Douglas fries back to our house.
I'm a fry man. I really appreciate
The fries are pretty
Yeah,
good.
I have to admit, Arezo would be jealous of the time.
That we would have together. What's one of your favorite memories of me
Of you.
and you and me hanging out?
Oh my God, where did it begin?
Is it at the mall? Is it
Any of our mall.
the Scorpion
walks,
Fuck
absolutely.
3000?
The Scorpion Fuck 3000 is a great one. You can go on my Insta.
You can see all that one. You can see that one.
Craig, where do we find you?
I'm at C Spivek, S-P-I-V-E-K, C S-P-I-V-E-K, on your Instagram. Please, I curate all of the Clifford Nicgorski clips that you could all enjoy on the Instagram. The kids are all doing it. Facebook is for the old people. I'm down with the Insta. That's all I got on this.
So go check Craig out
Yeah.
because he'll make you laugh, he'll make you dance,
I'm dancing right now.
and he'll make you come. And that's
It ain't nothing without a money shot.
yeah, that's what you want in a friend. That's what you want in a pal. If you can't make me come, then I don't want to be your friend. I've had a lot of friends that didn't make me come. Guess what I did? I got up and I run away from you. You can't make me come, then I don't want you anymore. I spent a lot of time jacking myself off. If you're gonna play with my dick, you better know what you're doing. You nasty little thing, you nasty little pig. Suck my little balls and play with my dick. These are the best times of our lives. It's just a memory, this little date with me. It's like going out with Bill Cosby. You won't remember anything. You won't remember anything except my jello pudding. Well, it's the night of the exploding man. He dances here, he dances hard as he can. He looks at you, he rubs his head. He masturbates till the day he's dead. Nobody wants to date me, 'cause I'm a coward in bed. I won't lick things you want lick. I won't grab the things you need grab, but that's me. Oh, that's me. Oh, that's me. The Clifford Nicgorski. Clifford Nicgorski Show. The 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 Clifford Nicgorski Show. You know I'd never lay my hands on you. I don't know I had to say that, but I wouldn't ever hurt you. I'd never grab you by the throat and desert you in the middle of dessert and disown you. Leave you with the bill, 'cause they call me Bill Cosplay. I pretend to be Bill Cosby when I go to the show in LA. You know I call me Bill Cosplay. And that was how. That's how. That's how you get things done. Everybody thinks they wanna, they never know if their butt cheeks too slow. All right, have a good night.
You're gonna have a rib removed.
This is the end. Let me tell them goodbye. Craig, say goodbye.
Thank you so much. It's been an honor. Thank you so much, Clifford Nicgorski. God bless you.
Robert,
Thank you,
tell
Robert.
them so long.
Bye, guys. So long from the Synth Nest, Wizard West, Clifford Nicgorski Show.
This is the Clifford Nicgorski Show, and I'm singing in the Synth Nest at Wizard West. I could have talked about anything, but now I had to say all of this. Yeah, I never keep any of my promises. I am a low-down coward. I'm just a dog. I'm just a jackal in disguise. I'm just one of Cleopatra's snake hair eyes. I'm just one of those guys that's easy not to like. I'm just one of those guys that's talking into the mic. I'm just one of those guys that doesn't have a car but he has to ride a bike. That's okay. You don't have to like me. I don't have to like myself either. That's right. You're the kind of guy that listens to Seether. You're the kind of guy that farts. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.